Well, hello. Let's go ahead and do a mirror message today. I'm Patty. I'm a lot of things. I don't know why we decide we're going to put ourselves in little boxes all the time, and that could be part of this message. I mean, I usually have the same intro every time, but then all of a sudden I'm like, why am I telling you who I am? Because like introducing yourself is good. I'm an intuitive, a psychic medium, and a tarot reader. I started out with tarot some years ago and moved into mediumship, and I do more of that now. But the twin flame journey specifically is very important to me. It's something close to my heart and a place where I feel like I can do some good, and so I plan to do that here. So I'm going to do today, you'll notice it was like a pick an option reading when you look at the thumbnail. It's a general message when I do a mirror message. I just don't have time to do three um, mirror messages, but I will have three separate options where we'll get various kinds of messages more than we usually get. I'm going to do initials and that kind of thing. I might even do some charms and some attributes. So, song lyrics, all kinds of stuff at the end where you'll have three options to choose from and get those messages. You can skip the mirror message part if you want and go straight to that. The timestamps are in the description. But the mirror message is usually pretty helpful. I'm also going to have a little discussion at the end after all the messages about the twin flame journey. I actually haven't even decided a topic. I'm going to wait to see what comes out in the reading to talk about. And if you want to hear about that, you're welcome to stay for that. If you're not here for that, then you're not here for that. That's fine. I'm just giving that option for people until I can get out there and give more information on a channel that's just dedicated to information and not just readings. Okay, so let's get going. So when we do a mirror message, in case you're new and you're just finding this, if you're not one of my people that have been around for a while, we do divine masculine side and divine feminine side. So over here we'll do divine masculine, we'll do head space, which is thoughts, heart space, which is feelings, and what's going on in their 3D world right now. And then we do the same for divine feminine, and we might get some oracle cards on top of that, just depending on what comes out. So let's go ahead and just jump into that. I hope everyone is doing well. If you like this kind of reading, I would love it if you would do something as simple as leave an emoji in the comments, and hitting the like button is really, really helpful. I don't, only like 5% of people hit the like button, and I don't think they understand how important that is for people that make content here. It really is, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, so we really appreciate that when you do it as readers, as a group. And me especially. I just appreciate you being here, though. Okay, so I'm going to start here with Divine Masculine's Headspace, the Seven of Swords, okay? I'm using all Chris Ann decks for tarot today. And this one is the Curious Creatures deck, which is a really fun tarot deck. You can see the Seven of Swords there. Let me bring it a little closer just to shoot what these cards look like. They all have like animal heads and human bodies, which is a little bit creepy, but also a little bit cool. And they always tell me something kind of extra. So I really appreciate this deck, and I'm thankful for Cassandra for making this. Okay. We're using the light seers over there for divine feminine, and then I'm going to clarify the whole thing with the Muse tarot. Okay. Seven of Swords already. Am I meant to get? No. Okay. That's Divine Masculine's head space. Let's go for Divine Masculine's heart space. How's he feeling? What is in his heart space right now? That is a lot of cards to come out at once. There's kind of a stack there. Let's do it again. You know, this happens all the time. It's really important to understand that, like, a stack of cards fall out. You just don't always take those because the reading would take hours. So it's okay to ask Spirit to be more specific with cards. So we have the Four of Swords in the heart space, and what's going on in the 3D world for Divine Masculine. No. Sometimes I just cut right to the cards. Sometimes I just feel like I want to shuffle them out. It just depends on the day and how I feel. Three of Swords happening in Divine Masculine's 3D world. Wow, some serious stuff going on. Okay, wow. I hope he's okay, or they're okay. Shouldn't just use gender terms. I'm sorry. I'm so used to saying he for masculine and she for feminine, but we all know that, or if you don't know, tarot is genderless, right? And souls are genderless. Most of us lean one way or the other in this lifetime, and it's not always surrounding your gender at birth, right? Your assigned gender at birth. It can be a choice. At least I believe that fully. Okay. And everyone is worthy and deserving of love, and everyone's welcome here on my channel. All right. Overall energy for Divine Masculine is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Let's try to decide. I think I want to put Divine Feminine out, and then I'll clarify all the way. I don't usually do it that way, but I kind of feel like I want to clarify all the way across the board. I almost want to use two different decks to clarify, which I never do. I think, you know, I brought out a different deck and I put it away, and now I feel like I had brought it out for a reason. So let's get Divine Feminine's headspace. What's going on in Divine Feminine's thoughts? What's going on in her head? Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay. What's going on in Divine Feminine's heart? How's she feeling? How are they feeling? I'm getting two each here. Okay, Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, that's a pretty powerful combination in the heart space. What's going on in Divine Feminine's 3D world? Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. And overall energy for Divine Feminine is the Two of Pentacles. Okay. All right, I think I am going to do what I thought I was going to do. I'm going to clarify Divine Masculine with one deck and clarify Divine Feminine with another. So we're using the Muse Tarot for Divine Masculine. Okay. Ten of Voices to go with the Seven of Swords. Woo, that is heavy energy in Divine Masculine's mind. Seven of Swords, and this is Ten of Swords. Voices are swords. Okay, we'll get to that. What is Four of Swords here for Divine Masculine's heart space? Why is the Four of Swords here for Divine Masculine's heart space? The Knight of Emotions, Knight of Cups. And I am going to get one to clarify the Three of Swords here again with the King of Swords in Divine Masculine's 3D world. Oh my God, I can't take them all. Justice, Lovers in reverse, Two of Voices. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to take the ones I can see and not all the ones in between because it's just too much. But I feel like this is too powerful of a combination to put back. So we're going to take the Justice, and we're going to take, what was I seeing? The Lovers in reverse. Okay. I saw the Devil there too, but we've got to... Okay, there's a lot going on in Divine Masculine's 3D world here. It's like really intense. We'll get there. So, Divine Feminine's headspace. Clarify this Three of Cups with the Eight of Wands. Oh, wait. We want a different deck. Okay. I'm getting the Thelema, which is not by Chris Ann, but I was really called to it. So, clarify the Three of Cups for Divine Feminine's headspace. There's a lot of decks here. There's a lot of different things going on. Clarify the Three of Cups. Okay. Seven of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in Divine Feminine's heart space with the Ten of Pentacles here. There's a lot of pentacles for the heart space. There's a lot going on in the physical world that's really affecting Divine Feminine right now. Her feelings, her emotions. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. What's going on in Divine Feminine's 3D world here with the Knight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles already? This is why I clarify with multiple decks. I don't just use one deck. A lot of people use one deck for the whole spread, but to have one card clarify itself in different decks and have that opportunity across the board in different places, especially when we're doing kind of two spreads here, it gives opportunity for really kind of emphasizing or amplifying a card, which is what we have going on here. Just so you understand why I do it. Okay, so the Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and Divine Feminine's 3D world. What's going on with that? Give me a, okay. That one wasn't going back on. The Chariot. All right. I'm going to move these off for now. Anyway. Whew, there's a lot going on here. Okay. Starting off with the overall energy for Divine Masculine with this Knight of Pentacles. I feel like Divine Masculine's kind of going cowboy in his world right now, which, if you're not familiar with that term, going cowboy means kind of going rogue. Like, I'm cleaning house, I'm taking charge, taking no BS. I gotta watch my language here, but taking no crap. Really, I mean, see how he's got this horse by like the reins on a really close hold, and he's got the star, the pentacle in his hand there. You know, the star is the symbol of a cowboy. It's like I'm the sheriff in town and I'm taking charge here in my life. And I'm wanting to build, like that's what beavers do. They build dams, you know, they work really hard. So I see Divine Masculine is really industrious right now, very hardworking, very well intentioned, and taking charge. In a really positive way though. So this isn't like the Shadow Emperor needing to be in control, like controlling everyone else, but taking charge of his own life, their own life. Up under that, we've got the Two of Swords, which is a cheetah. And I know that cheetahs can mean a lot of different things, but when I see a cheetah in tarot, I think a cheater. I feel like Divine Masculine has been involved with someone with a very feminine energy who has been a cheater. And has been in the place of Two of Swords with this person. It's like almost like being gaslit. Like Divine Masculine was being gaslit for some time and wasn't able to make a choice because there was just like blinders on, wasn't paying attention. But I'm seeing Divine Masculine as understanding that, look, someone was not being faithful here, whether it was romantically or in another sense, like maybe they were cheating, maybe they were stealing, maybe they were lying, but there was something serious going on with the feminine energy here. Like, take the gender as it comes, but it's someone with a more feminine energy. What's under that? Ten of Cups, it's someone that okay, so this is a romantic partner. It's someone that they thought they were going to have a really happy, colorful life with. They could even have children here with this. So there's these hippos with the baby hippo on the lap, and there's the masculine with the hippo on their lap. And it's like, here's the feminine separate from this family unit now. It's like, I think that for some people, this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but there's definitely a message here that there's a masculine separating from a feminine energy within a family unit. And there's a puppy at her feet too, which it just confirms it for me. So for someone, not everyone, but for someone, there is a feminine here who cheated on the relationship, stepped outside of the relationship, because a puppy, to me, dogs are loyalty when they come up in tarot for me, and puppy is immature loyalty. It's not loyal, hasn't learned yet. Puppies need to be trained. They need to grow up, right? So loyalty needs to grow up. This person is not, they don't know how to be loyal. They're very immature. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for an overall energy. And Divine Masculine's taking control of this situation. This Divine Masculine's taking control of their life. I usually don't get that specific of a message from an overall energy, but that really needed to come out for someone. Okay. Seven of Swords in Divine Masculine's headspace. Seven of Swords is all about sneakiness. And Ten of Swords is about, and look at how this person has been sliced and sliced and sliced by all these swords. They're in sections. So I feel like this Divine Masculine has really been hurt by whatever situation this is. This is not the Divine Feminine over here. I feel like this is another person in this Divine Masculine's life. Probably someone in their family, or it's a partner. Okay, so it could be like a family member, it could be a parent, someone that has created havoc in a family. For most people, it's probably a romantic partner. It could even be a marriage or something. But like their headspace is really taken up by, like, I understand the sneakiness here. There's all of these birds hanging out on these swords. So birds are communication. They're messages, inspiration. Either this Divine Masculine has gotten a lot of downloads about a sneaky situation, or they've received a lot of messages or communication about it, so now they understand. It's like getting all the pieces of the puzzle put together, and now I get what was happening. I can see it. I'm like, I'm taking off. I'm leaving. I got this one last piece of information. Look at that bird cage in the hand. Like, I'm taking what mental faculties I have left from this situation. After all of this pain that's been really, really heavy, I've been stabbed in the back over and over by this person. That's enough. What's going on in Divine Masculine's heart space? Four of Swords with the Knight of Emotions. Divine Masculine needs a frickin' rest. So, this Knight of Cups, it's like this masculine has a lot of love to give, but with this nautilus shell in the background of the horse, like white horses are Divine Masculine for me almost always when I see those in tarot or oracle or whatever. It's just a personal signal for me for Divine Masculine. And so with this nautilus shell in the back, there's been this like spiraling of activity. It just got bigger and bigger and bigger and spiraled out of control. And it's like almost like I was drowning in my emotions, but now with the Four of Swords, it's clarifying the Four of Swords. Now I'm taking a rest from that. I'm going to give my heart a rest. I need to heal. I need to recuperate. And that's what the Four of Swords really is about at base, is healing. And it might be kind of slow to happen. It's a sloth. So this person in this card is a sloth, and it's like, sloths always mean slow, right? What's going on in Divine Masculine's 3D world? This is freaking chaos. So let's look at all of this together. So I'm going to just spread it out over the other cards here for a minute. Three of Swords, which is absolute heartbreak. King of Swords, which is getting absolute clarity about the heartbreak. So I'm getting clear in my head about what has happened in my 3D world right here. And then 7 of Swords in reverse. So we have the 7 of Swords as a lead card over here for the headspace, and we have 7 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Voices as Swords. And this is really about getting myself out of that sneaky situation. Like, it's in reverse. I'm no longer going to allow people to pull the damned wool over my eyes. I'm done with it. I'm really clear, and I'm ready to cut people the F off, right? Justice here. Like, I deserve justice. This divine masculine is actually finally understanding what they deserve with the Justice card here. And the Lovers in reverse, I feel like they're cutting off a love relationship. What they thought was a love relationship. They're understanding that there was no love in their love relationship with the Lovers in reverse here. I just want to look at this upright real quick. The Lotus is there. There's clarity on both sides. Both of the people in this relationship understand there's no love in it. There's these 2 people here, and they've got these halos, these red halos around their head. If you look at here. Look, divine masculine and whatever partner that they're with, for most people, this is romantic. Take it as it resonates if it's not for you, but like, I feel the majority. There is clarity on both sides that there's no love here. I think that the wool was being pulled over divine masculine's eyes for some point, but he knows now. They know now. And they want justice for themselves in their 3D world right now. They're taking charge. I'm telling you, they're taking charge. It's so good to see that. This is a really divine masculines in the place where they're knowing their own worth. They're understanding their own value. They're understanding that justice needs to prevail in my life, in my 3D world. I deserve to be loved because there's no love here. I deserve honesty because there's no honesty here. I am taking charge. Whatever divine masculine this is about, I am so proud of them. This is beautiful work for self. This has really nothing to do with divine feminine over here. Don't let that trigger you, divine feminine. Most of the people watching the channel are feminines. There could be some masculines watching, and they're so welcome to be here. But what I want to say here is that the journey right now is really about self for masculine. This is about clearing out, and this is about understanding what I deserve, and this is about no more bullshit in my life. Heart rest right now. Like, I need to recuperate. I need to rejuvenate. I need to bring my heart back to a place where I don't feel like I'm drowning, where I'm not letting this situation, whatever I've been in, spiral out of control anymore. I'm done cutting people off that don't really love you, who pretended to love you but don't, for whatever reason. Because someone doesn't love you does not mean you're not worthy of love. That has zero to do with it. It has to do with how the other person feels about life and about self. If someone is with you and they say they love you and they don't, there's something wrong with them. They have healing work to do. It's not about your value. And I think this masculine with this King of Swords and the Justice here is getting that other people's actions are not indicative of your worth. They never are. And that's a huge lesson in this journey for everyone involved, is understanding that your value is not diminished by someone else's actions or opinion. Their words, nothing. You determine your own value by your own actions, by how you treat people in the world, by how you go along in the world. And you can always, improve yourself. If you feel like your actions haven't been good, make them better. As long as you're breathing, you have an opportunity to make your life better, to improve yourself as a human being, to be a better partner, to be a better friend, to be a better family member, to be a better coworker, any of the things. It's never too late. And I feel like there's this understanding of like, my life is now. Whatever I've invested here, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much time or how much money or how much energy has been spent investing in something that wasn't real. Cut it the heck off right now and get on with my life in a happy way. Recuperate my heart. Rejuvenate my heart. Okay. Really, really nice energy. I haven't looked a lot at Divine Feminine yet, so let's look over here. So overall energy for Divine Feminine is this Two of Pentacles, which are really up in the air energy. Look at that. I feel like Divine Feminine does know what they want, right? So when you have a card like this, the Two of Pentacles, I mean, the artwork is always different. This one is special to me because you have this solid pentacle here, and you have this very ephemeral pentacle here that's not grounded. So you have this grounded thing and this thing that's kind of out there. And Divine Feminine right now, I think, is trying to figure out, is this thing that's not grounded, that like it's just something I feel. Maybe no one else can even see this pentacle, but I'm raising it higher than what's in front of me because I feel like there's something better for me than what I have right now. And so I feel like there's this feeling for Divine Feminine of trust in the universe, in fate, where she's feeling like, I know there's something better for me. And like, I know a bird in the hand is better than two in the bush, right? And a bird in the hand here, two in the bush up there. But like, there's this knowing, there's this trust that I don't have to settle for what's in front of me, that I know, like, if you're not happy with their situation right now, I know things better are coming, and I trust in that. What's up under that? The Four of Wands. Yeah. If Divine Feminine is looking for a happy relationship, and usually this is a very celebratory card, this particular Four of Wands. And Four of Wands is about union. It's about relationship. It's about coming together. And Four of Wands is the 11-11 card, right? Two wands, 11-11. And that is often, for me, especially in a spread like this, it's about your divine counterpart. And so there's this feeling like, even though her divine counterpart is not physically in her life right now, it's like, I feel you. But I still feel you. And because I still feel you, I don't need to settle for what's right in front of me if it's not for me. That doesn't mean that's a story for everyone. This is just something I'm seeing right now in this spread. I never would advocate hanging out, waiting for your divine counterpart to show up and do their part, because you never know when they're going to do that. I mean, it could be years, it could be decades, it could not be this lifetime, and you don't ever want to waste your life waiting on someone to choose you or do the work. But there is this feeling of somewhere out there, there's something better for me. Maybe this isn't the divine counterpart. Maybe this is a soulmate energy. Maybe this is something else coming in. But this is understanding that I don't have to settle. It's a real understanding that I don't have to settle, and that if I want a beautiful relationship, I can have it. The celebration is coming. I have faith. I have faith. And the Two of Cups is up under that. I have faith that I'm going to choose someone and they're going to choose me, and I'm going to have a really beautiful soul connection. It's coming. I have faith that that's coming for me. If that is not in your 3D world in front of you right now, don't fret and don't stress. Something beautiful can come for you. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. The Magician under that. Divine Feminine manifesting this in. This is all about faith, and this is all about possibility. And I want to stress again, this is not just about waiting for my divine masculine to get their life together and to come towards me. This is about faith in the universe providing me with what's good for me, with what I want, with what I deserve to have, with what I'll be happy with what I really want. What I want to experience can come to me. You don't have to settle for something that's just in front of you if it's mediocre to you. I would rather have 5 minutes of wonderful and fantastic than a whole lifetime of nothing special. That's a famous quote, but anyway, it's true. It's true. That's how I live my life. That's how I feel in life. I want amazing, and I deserve amazing, and you deserve amazing. Just don't ever forget that. You do deserve amazing. Have your experiences. Live your life. Just leave yourself open for amazing to come. There's trust here. There's hope here. There's possibility here. What's going on in Divine Feminine's head right now? 3 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. I think that Divine Feminine's headspace is where we're at. I'm sorry, I don't know what I said. Maybe I was mistaken there. I'm sorry. If I was, I apologize. Divine Feminine's headspace right now is very balanced. Cups, Wands, Pentacles. The only thing I don't have here is Swords, which is interesting in headspace, because Swords are all about thinking and mental clarity. I think Divine Feminine is putting a lot of energy toward the things that makes them happy right now. The 3 of Cups. I'm putting energy into my family and my friends and my work, if that's what makes me happy. Whatever makes you happy. There's a symbol on this person's back. It's a triple spiral, which is really, really special to me. I use that in a lot of things. I use it in my work. I use it in my personal life. And I just found out recently this is actually the symbol for this ancient site in Ireland that I'm going to go to in a couple of years. I've got plans with a friend to go see it. We're going to go to Stonehenge, and we're going to go it's called the Grange, and it's in Ireland, and it's just as ancient and just as important as Stonehenge. Just a lot of people don't know about it because it's underground. It's really interesting. But there's this energy towards spirituality, energy towards happiness and life. A lot of it is happening here for Divine Feminine in her headspace. She's really thinking about, like, what makes me happy and what am I going to put my energy toward. And I'm really defending myself against anything that will take that away from me. Like, I'm not letting anything into my head that's going to screw it up. I'm putting my energy into what makes me happy. With the 6 of Pentacles, it's like super balanced. I'm really deciding in my 3D world to get balanced. Really, really wonderful energy. What is in Divine Feminine's heart space? Okay, so the heart is a different story. So the head space is all about planning. Like, what am I going to do to get myself in this beautiful energy? What am I going to do to really put myself in this place of putting energy into self? But like in the heart space, there is a melancholy. For Divine Feminine right now, there is really a melancholy. We got 5 of Pentacles clarified by 5 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles in between, which I'm going to read this a little different than I usually would read a row in this kind of a reading. So we've got the 10 of Pentacles in the middle and the 5 of Pentacles. The Divine Feminine in their heart space does feel locked out of happiness. This Divine Feminine feels like they are missing out on the 10 of Pentacles with this 5 of Pentacles flanking it on either side. There's no other way to read this for me. 10 of Pentacles, if you're not familiar with that card, is really about stable, grounded, 3D happy family, happy life. It's like the divine feminine has this heart yearning for this family and this life of their own. And it's a very mature energy here. This is not, it's not playtime. This, I mean, the golden retriever in the card here, and the children and the couple here. This is really personal for me, and it's really talking about wanting this partnership, wanting this feeling of stability in life, and this partner to go through life with. If this is not your story, then this is, this part is not your part of the reading. But really, really feeling left out of that right now. Like, I have amazing family and friends and work and things that I'm really wanting to put energy into. I'm making plans. I was talking about this symbol here in the Grange, and I just want to back up just a second here. Look up the Grange if in Ireland, if you haven't, if you don't know about that. It's fascinating. But that's a real victory for me in my life. It's something that, and I think it's like it's calling me to look at it over and over again. And I think I'm supposed to talk about this little thing because I think it's important to the reading. And, sometimes we as readers get things that are personal in order for us to say something, to get it out there, to put an idea or a message out. The Grange is really important for me. I don't want to get like too much into personal stories, but just recently I did a private reading for someone who was wearing a t-shirt with this little triple spiral on it. And I asked him about it. He's the one that told me about the Grange. It was also a fantastic reading, but as soon as I found out about it, I knew I had to go. And I have a friend that's been going to Stonehenge every year for summer solstice. And she's invited me to go, and I haven't felt like I could do it, time off work and finances and all that. But I finally decided, it's like a personal victory for me. We made plans. We're going. It's going to take a little time to be able to build up to do that, but we're going. We're going to go to Stonehenge for solstice, and then we're going to go to the Grange, hop over to Ireland, and do that afterwards. And I'm not letting anything stand in my way. And I'm always letting things stand in my way of travel plans. And for me, it's a huge victory in making that plan and like manifesting things for myself, because I am a huge traveler and I don't do as much of it as I would like to do because of those reasons. And so, always let responsibilities and kind of the weight of the world kind of not keep me from doing the things that I want to do. And so over here, there's this feeling of like, even though I'm making plans for myself, I'm doing the things that I want to do, I'm experiencing life in beautiful ways, and I'm manifesting beautiful things for myself, like I don't have the partner relationship that I want. It's really hard. But, a lot of us are in that boat. That's not an uncommon thing for people to go through in life. It really isn't. There's not a lot else to be said about the Divine Feminine's heart space right now. It's what's taking it up. Not that they don't love all the other things going on in life, but there's this void right now that is really, really significant, or wouldn't be coming up this way. What is going on in Divine Feminine's 3D world? This is so interesting because we've got the Knight of Swords here, we've got the Three of Pentacles, and we've got the Chariot. So in Divine Feminine's 3D world, the Knight of Swords clarified by the Three Pentacles is that the Divine Feminine is going for the partnership that's going to make them happy. There's actually like energy being put into getting this, what they're feeling they're lacking. And so this partnership that the Divine Feminine feels like they're lacking, that just doesn't exist right now in their 3D world, in what's in front of them. It's ephemeral. It's out here. Like in the 3D, so there's something Divine Feminine that's doing specifically, taking action toward finding the partnership and the family, and what they really want, to build that foundation to get this. A divine feminine isn't going to just sit around and wait for it to show up. There's trust that it's coming, but like, I'm taking action. It's like that story. I mean, a lot of people have heard that story, where there's this person of faith and they're out in a storm and they're sitting on a rooftop and there's this big flood, and someone comes along in a boat and they're like, oh, I don't need to get in the boat, God's going to save me. And the helicopter comes, I don't need to get in the helicopter, God's going to save me. And firefighters come, and whatever it is, I don't remember exactly. And then they die in the flood and they go to heaven, and God's like, they're like, God, you didn't save me. He's like, I sent you a boat and a helicopter and firefighters, you didn't take anything I sent you. And there's this need to actually take action towards what you want. It's a beautiful thing to trust that the universe is going to bring you what you want, what you need. And that is the way to manifest, is to trust and know that it's coming for you. But taking no action is kind of insane. You don't just sit back and wait for life to happen to you. You go out and you make life happen. If you're just sitting back waiting for your manifestations to knock on your door, that's probably a mistake. You go out and you live your life, you experience your life, you do the things that will help bring your manifestation in. I think that that's a point that gets missed a lot, is that when the divine is working for you, you have to work with the divine. You don't just sit on your couch and eat bonbons and watch Netflix. You figure out how to bring yourself your happiness. The Chariot here, this is all about moving forward. I am moving forward to find the partnership that I want. Super clear reading for Divine Feminine here. That's really good on both sides. Like, both partners are in a pretty good space. They're like doing all the things that they need to do. And hey, maybe they both come to the place where they intersect and have union. Maybe. I'm not saying that's a given, because both people have to come into alignment and choose it. Both people have to take action toward it. But what I'm seeing in this reading is beautiful. And the reason that I really feel that it's beautiful is each person here on each side is taking action to take control of their life, to be happy. And by God, that's what I want to see most in a reading. Talking about God a lot, and I don't use the term God very much. I usually use the term spirit, and I don't know if that's going to resonate with someone in some way. I feel like it's the same thing. I don't believe in separation between God and spirit and universe and all of the different terms that you can use. I feel like there's one higher power, and it's all the same thing. So, interesting. Okay, so I'm going to grab an oracle card. I got these out, and I want to see what we need to know on either side. Just one more card, and then we'll get into the 3 options for messages and attributes and letter initials and all those things that are fun. And you'll have a choice to make there between 3 options. I've got some really cool message cards I'm going to use too. I'm going to use my decks that I have created, but I'm going to use some handmade decks too, which I don't usually. I have this karmic and divine masculine, divine feminine, and divine deck, and all the different cards kind of are from different people, so it'll be interesting to see what messages come out from that. I haven't used that much on my channels. What is divine masculine's card? Anxiety. And what's up under anxiety? Storm warning. Yeah, there's a little bit of worry about what's going on over here. I mean, we saw in divine masculine's life with the 3 of Swords. I mean, there's a lot of turmoil happening for divine masculine with this Knight of Pentacles here and the King of Swords over here. I do feel like they're doing their best to stay level during it, but that doesn't mean it's easy. There's a lot going on for Divine Masculine right now. They're going through a lot of stuff. So Divine Feminines, if your Divine Masculine isn't putting, oh, there's indecision here too. I didn't like how, where did that even come from? I didn't even see that. Yeah, there's a choice in paths. Now that this is getting cleared out, like Divine Masculine has to make a decision here. Look at this indecision cards. There's two paths. This is a crossroads. I didn't mean to pull that card. And there's anxiety about which path to take from this turmoil that's been happening in their life. And they're like, if I go this way, it could cause a storm. If I go this way, it could cause a storm. And like, I'm not sure which way to go right now. So Divine Masculine is like really kind of going through it, trying to decide what they're going to do now. They are in this place of rest, but in this place of rest, I think that they are trying to decide which path they're going to take. Let's see what we get for Divine Feminine, for oracles. I really just meant to pull one card, but we get what we need, right? Okay. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, which is the heart chakra, all the pink and green in here. So, and I put it right on top of the heart. So, really significant for Divine Feminine is this missing this partnership piece here. But what I want to say, because you have such a beautiful reading here, and the pain that I'm feeling here in this missing this relationship, even though you're looking for it, you're going out to find it, right? You have to like align your heart chakra, and don't be afraid to open it up when the opportunity comes knocking to use your heart again. Like, you have to be ready. You have to kind of prepare your heart to open, especially if it's been closed for a while. With both of these Five of Pentacles here, it's just such a sad energy. It's just such a lack energy. And then up under that was second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And just your sacral chakra. Healer of the Ages is under that. Okay, we got to stop. But your second chakra is all about your passion, your sense of self. And here's your heart. And then, so there's this need for healing in these areas surrounding this lack of partnership. You have to be able to open up to have a passionate relationship. You have to be able to open your heart up. And there is healing happening here. You just have to allow it, okay? I just feel this feeling of allowing here. Allow your heart to be healed. Allow the universe to come in and bring you joy and happiness. And when this opportunity presents itself, when this partnership comes for you, allow. You can't keep a wall up and have love at the same time. Not fully. You have to be able to allow it to come in when it comes for you. Don't be afraid. If you get hurt, you get hurt, but at least you experience life. You'll heal. Allow. Okay? All right, let's clean this up and get messages. I'm not going to cut this video up or anything, so just give me a second. You can always go to the timestamp if you don't want to wait for me to do that. It won't take long, but time is important. What is it? Six of Cups. I I just heard cut the deck, and I got the Six of Cups with the elephants. I didn't know the Six of Cups was elephants in this deck. I don't think I've ever cut this card before or looked at this card before. So elephants are very significant to me in that you never forget someone that feels like home, like family. You just never forget. There's some people that make such a mark on your soul. And the Six of Cups is my twin flame card. So the combination of these two things, like, there is a feeling that someone needs to understand that it's okay that you never forget this person. No matter where you go in your life, and like with the Three of Swords on top there right now, no matter how much you go through, it's okay to keep love in your heart for this person. It's okay. Whether you end up together or not, you can keep love in your heart for this person. I don't think you can help but do that. Okay. So, 3 options we have here. Okay. I wanted 3 options with words on them. So this is what we have going today. The first one is the little worm guy from Labyrinth, if you're familiar with that movie. This is my daughter's favorite character and her favorite movie as well, so I had to buy this. And he goes, hello. He's got this little British accent. He's super cute. So that's option 1. Option 2 is the kind of hippie good vibes. I love this. I think it's adorable. So if you resonate with that, that's option 2. And option 3 is this little, I've survived too many storms to be bothered by raindrops. Okay, if you resonate with that, that's option 3. So I'm going to just start with option 1, and let's get some attributes to start. So these could be things about you or your person, and they can just help you identify if this is your option. We're going to get letter initials right after this, and then we'll get messages afterward. Try and like push it away from me so you see that I'm not looking. And not all of these need to fit you. It could just be 1 or 2 that fit you. So someone has very nicely groomed facial hair or eyebrows. Someone wants to or is willing to take dance lessons. Someone that likes to fool around in the car. Okay. Someone does have changeable moods, so they can be a little bit moody or like a little bit about flipping their moods. Spicy palate, so someone could like spicy food. And someone is actually real good with money. Okay, let's get a couple more. Someone has a tendency to numb pain. I usually think of like alcohol or drugs, but it can be other things like food or sex or, I don't know, Netflix, binging, anything that makes you numb your pain. Someone does have dark eyes. Someone has a connection to South America. Or the south part of America, if you want to look at it like that. Someone is a bit of a loner. Think of like lone wolf. And one more. The grass is greener, so someone probably left the connection because they thought something was going to be better at some point. Okay. Put those back in. And then we're going to get letter initials. You can go back and take screenshots if you want. If there's things you want to refer to, or you can take notes, and everyone does things differently. Letter initials. This could be first, last, middle initials of you or your person. I don't like to get too many. Okay. So we have, and they could spell something, could be about the place you're from, anything. CBR. CBRN. I'm seeing bairn. Could be from a place where you call a baby a bairn. Blank. So there's someone that's just not ready to come out from hiding it or be called out. So always when I get a blank. Or they're just drawing a blank right now on what to do. Y, T, E, and then Z or Z if you're from there, and M. Let's see if I get anything. I'm getting Bright, Bryte, like as a last name. Brian, Coburn, Yates, Byzantine, like Byzantine Empire. I actually don't even know where that is. I know it doesn't exist anymore. It's something else now. It's probably in the Middle East. 10. Tenor. Someone might like to sing and they might be a tenor. I'm also hearing Tenerife Sea, which is a song by Ed Sheeran. One of my favorite Sheeran songs. I love it. Someone's name could be Ty. Ethan. Someone could live at the base of a mountain or on a mountain or surrounded by mountains. Born to, maybe a baby was just born in your family or to you or something like that. A lot about babies here. And then with the Ello guy, it's almost like there was just a baby born, or there's like something about that. Okay. Messages. MTE is like mate, So maybe you're from Australia or somewhere where you'd say mate as like a friend. I'm going to start with some of these cards. These are my original cards that I made a long time ago for my tarot channel. They're messages. I'm learning lessons and another soul contract. So there could be someone that, and we did see that for Divine Masculine, but could be for either person. I am emotionally exhausted. I think we saw that for sure. I don't feel lovable. That's just not true at all. But we feel what we feel, right? Your feelings are valid. Doesn't mean the thing is true. You are my future. I dream about you. I want to make a home with you. This is beautiful. This, I just want to show you. I'm just called to it. So, this dish is actually a record. It's a melted record that I bought at a street fair one time. And the song is He Loved Me Once and He'll Love Me Again by Gene Shepherd. And that might be significant. I don't know why. I just felt like I've never showed that before, I don't think. Okay. And then I'm going to get out these special messages. These are the ones that are either from Divine Masculine or the Karmic, or just from Spirit. And the color of the ink tells you. I'm going to kind of pull them away from me. Grab from the bottom. This message is from the Karmic. If there is a Karmic in your situation, remember, it doesn't have to be romantic. This Karmic is saying, if the Divine Masculine leaves me, I will spread terrible lies. And there's probably been a threat to that nature, which is terrible. Like, who would do that? Okay, let's see what we got. This one is from the Divine Masculine. I went with the Karmic out of spite, and now I'm stuck. Man. Let's get just like 2 more of these. This is from the Karmic. I never wanted to hurt the DM. I was just hurt myself. Yeah, that could be very true. We tend to demonize anyone that's Karmic, but really it's someone learning their own lessons. From the Divine Masculine, I'm ready to do whatever it takes for us. Nice. Okay. Oh. Well, I'll leave them out for a second. I've got limited space, so. Okay. Let's get messages from my messages deck. We're going to get a couple of these, and then we'll get a lyrics card from my lyrics deck. I want you so much in my heart, in my bed, in my life. I'm not going to interpret these for you. And remember, any of these cards can be past or future tense as well as present. You can only write them one way. You are the most beautiful person I know, inside and out. One more. Okay, take the top one. I feel more alive with you than anyone in my life. Okay. And let's get a song, a lyric. One, please. One lyric that kind of sums it up. Okay, this is, oh, wow. Wow, isn't that interesting? It's The Unforgiven 2 by Metallica. Lay beside me, tell me what they've done. Speak the words I want to hear to make my demons run. The door is locked now, but it's opened if you're true. If you can understand the me, then I can understand the you. This is the best part of this song. That's why I chose that lyric. The song is very personal to me. It's like you can understand each other if you just talk. If you just allow it. You just have to allow. It's a lot about allowing here. Okay. Anything else I was going to do? No, I think we're going to wrap up option 1 and we're going to go to option 2. So thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate that. I will be having a little chat about the twin flame journey at the end. If you want to go to that in the timestamps, feel free. You're also welcome to watch the other options and messages if you'd like. Okay. Okay. Let's just leave that over there. All right, option 2. Option 2, if you chose the good vibes, option 2, these are going to be your attributes, initials, and messages. Let's see what we get. Let's put this over here. Okay, so I'm going to start with attributes. Where did I put that box? There it is. So these can be about you or your person. Not all of them need to resonate. Just if something sticks out for you, it might help you decide that this definitely is your option in your messages. Don't wake me up. Yeah, someone likes to sleep in. Can relate to that. Conventionally attractive. So many people would consider someone in this connection attractive. Spicy palate. Someone likes spicy food. That also came out in option 1. And there's a lot of attributes in here. Comfortable appearance. So someone just looks like approachable and comfortable and like you could just sink into them kind of. Family gatherings. Someone's really into family and likes to get together and do stuff with them. Someone could be a Leo, or that could be a high placement in your chart. Sweet tooth. Okay. United Kingdom, someone could be from the UK. Selective dating, so someone is very careful about who they date. They don't just date everyone. Board games and cards. That it's funny when we got family gatherings out. That's initially what I thought about because my family does that game day a lot. Okay, there's this little bug bugging me. I'm sorry, it's like a gnat, and I don't know what it's doing in my house. I live in a second floor apartment. I don't get very many bugs. Kentucky. So someone could have some kind of connection to Kentucky. Let's get one more. Someone is in the middle of healing old wounds or has healed old wounds. Okay. Let's get letter initials. First, last, or middle initial of you or your person. Could be somewhere you live, something about you. Could spell something for you. And I'll see what I see in them as well. Okay. I feel like that's good. So, K and then O is what I saw first. So, knockout. Someone could like to box or something like that. K-O-T-A. Someone's name could be Coda or Dakota. H. F, like Frank. Q. E. I'm seeing the QTE, so someone could think someone is a cutie. Another blank. Someone isn't quite ready to reveal themselves. P. And C. Okay. I'm hearing bonus letter. I want one more from the bottom. Let's see what we got. Y. Okay. I'm hearing cyan immediately. So someone's favorite color could be blue, or there could be something about cyan. Maybe someone is a medical person. Okay. Fate. There's something about fate here. Kind of a destined connection. I'm seeing PYT, which is an old song from the 80s, Pretty Young thing. I never liked that song. I don't know. PETA, someone could be like really into animals or animal activism. Like, I cannot stand dog fighting. Anything to do with animal fighting really upsets me. So I'm pretty outspoken about things like that. So you could just be outspoken about things like that as well. And you don't have to be a member of PETA, but that's like making me think of animal lovers. I'm seeing the QE and I'm thinking about Queen Elizabeth, but I'm also thinking about like the QE2, which is a boat. It's a ship, sorry. Just do it. So someone's name could be something like KHA, like Khalid, or that could be someone around you, Khalid or Khalifa or something. KHAL. I'm seeing the PAT. Someone's name could be Pat, Patrick, Patty. Someone's name specifically, I'm really seeing this A and the C. AC. A blank C. Someone's name could be A blank C. What names would be A blank C? Alcohol. I don't know. I don't know what names are A blank C. But anyway, if it makes sense to you, that's all that matters. I'm also seeing the TAC, which is the abbreviation for the Tacoma, Seattle Tacoma Airport. So maybe someone has connection to Washington State in the United States or Tacoma. Okay, I'm just going to let that go. You can make up those what you wish. Let's pull those off. Okay, good vibes. Let's get some messages. So I'm going to start with my handwritten message cards, my trusty older cards. Just want to shuffle them a little bit. Okay. Will you wait for me? You are my sunshine. Oh, I love that one. Okay. Just thinking of sunflowers. This year, something very significant in this connection could happen this year. I don't feel lovable. Again, that came out in option 1. That is not true. It's never true. I want to make a home with you. Not that you don't feel that way, but you are lovable. I have a sex addiction, so someone could be working through filling that kind of void that they have within self with other people to get that exterior validation. A lot of more people than you think do this, and it's not always like that full on, like I have to have sex 12 times a day thing. Sometimes it's just taking on partner after partner and filling the hole with sex that really needs love poured into it. And that's really common, actually. So some people take it further than others, and someone could be really actually working on an addiction, like getting therapy. Okay. I don't know why I pulled those away, but I felt like pulling them away. Maybe we need more room for messages here. Okay, let me get out my cards. These are from the karmic, the divine, or the divine masculine. I'm going to mix these up. This one is from the karmic. I love toying with the divine masculine's feelings. God, that sucks. Who does that? Okay. This one is from the divine. Take time to rest, relax, and rejuvenate. So the divine is saying, like, look, right now, take your time. Take that rest, like we're seeing in the reading for divine masculine. The karmic, I'm in love with divine masculine's money, not the divine masculine. That also sucks. You need to be in love with inanimate object, but not care about people. DM, I drown myself. Oh, look at that. I drown my emptiness in sex. Again, we're like, whoever chose this option, the divine masculine here, is really dealing with learning to connect sex with heart space. That you can't fill that void in your heart with a bunch of partners. You know, that exterior validation that you get from the partners, or that adrenaline rush you get from hookups or whatever. It's not going to work. Okay. Divine masculine, I stayed with my karmic because it was easier than being in my power. Yeah. One more. From the karmic, I'm starting to understand this journey. Oh, that's really good. That's amazing news for the karmic person to be, or a karmic situation, but usually person, to be like starting to get it so they can understand. We saw that in the divine masculine card where both people are understanding that there's no love in this situation. Like maybe this person really is starting to get it, which is nice. I hope that that's true. Okay. Let's make room for other messages. All right. First, let's get messages from my Modern Love Messages deck. If you're interested in the deck, it's available for sale. Links in the description box. Okay. Oh, man. Hold on. Hold your horses. There's a lot to be said here. I know I hurt you and it kills me. You deserve better. I am facing painful wounds that have kept me stuck. That is amazing news. You can't heal something until you face that it's a problem. Okay, that one too. I'm so used to my comfort zone that making changes seems impossible. down here. Let's get one more of these. There is a U-sized hole in my heart. Something that I used to say a lot. I wrote all of these messages. I channeled them a long time ago. Yeah. Okay. Let's get you a lyric to wrap this up for option 2. Okay, your lyric is Die a Happy Man by Thomas Rhett. I don't really know this song. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the Northern Lights, if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, if all I get to do, all I got is your hand in mine, baby, I could die a happy man. Yeah. It's beautiful to understand that the things are icing and the love is what really matters, right? Okay. All right, option 2, I'm so glad you're here with me. If you're going to stick around later for the end for the little twin flame discussion, I don't even know what I'm talking about yet. I'm going to see what was in the reading that I feel like might be important to hear about. Yeah, you can timestamp there, or you can watch the next option, whatever you would like to do. Okay. Go on to option 3, messages, attributes, and initials. All right. If you are here for the attributes, initials, and messages for option 3, which is I've survived too many storms to be bothered by raindrops, these are your messages. I should also say, if you want messages from more than one option, if you're called to more than one thing, you can, of course, watch them. Okay, so we're going to start with attributes. These could be about you or your person, and they don't all have to resonate. Just if one or two things really sticks out for you, that can help you decide if this is your option for messages. Mixed hair, so someone could have multiple colors in their hair, like they have highlights or mixed colors or salt and pepper. It could be anything. Prefers familiar food, so someone doesn't have a very expanded palate. They like what's comfortable. Happy personality, that's lovely to hear. Let's see. Tabs on your social media. Someone watches the other person's social media if it's not both of them. Okay. Someone is vanilla. Maybe vanilla is their favorite flavor. Maybe they're actually vanilla, whatever. Common good. So someone is very interested in the good of all and not just their own good. That's an amazing trait. Someone enjoys smexting. I can't say that anymore, but that's in there from before the rules. Okay. Someone has fairly straight hair. And then it got short, so they could have short straight hair or they could be short of stature, because that came out like right underneath it. So it could be someone has short straight hair, or maybe they're just short of stature. Someone loves the mountains, and someone could be widowed. Okay. One more. I like them to be even. Someone could have dyed hair. No one's looking at me. Okay. I was blonde when I was a child. I really was, I promise. Okay. And now, let's get letter initials. This is crooked. There we go. Ah. These could be first, middle, last initials of your name or your person's name, someone around you, could be where you're from or something about you. Whatever calls to you when you see them. Ah, that's enough. So we got P and J. Someone's name could be PJ. Someone could like spending the day in their PJs, maybe. F, Y, for your information, I'm hearing, like FYI. W, G, Q, A, blank. I have gotten a blank on every single pile. There could be someone that's just like watching these through. D, N. I'm seeing Padme. Someone could be a Star Wars fan. First thing I saw was Padme. I know the M isn't here. It doesn't matter. Just what I get. God, one more tile. I'm hearing bonus tile again. I heard it in another option. K. Ginkgo. Someone could be taking ginkgo from memory or whatever. Or maybe you just bought it or something. Jeff or Jeffrey could be significant. I'm seeing wink and I'm seeing wank. So you take that as it resonates. QAD. Q&A. Someone might want to have a Q&A session with someone. Like, there's probably a really good conversation that needs to be happen where like people get clarity on both sides. DNK, Donna. If you put it this way, it's Donna Karen, New York. Someone might like designer stuff or like designers. I used to think I liked designer stuff. Now I could care less. Unless it's a jewelry designer, I'm not that interested. Jeffrey again. I'm just seeing Jeffrey again. DIY. Someone might be into DIY, like they like to do things themselves. They like those projects around the house or something like that. WD again, back to widowed. Someone could be widowed. I'm seeing PA too, so someone could talk over a PA regularly, which is like where you have a microphone and you're talking to audiences kind of thing. DJ too, PJ, DJ. Someone could be a DJ. KJ. Someone could be a KJ, which is a karaoke jockey. Someone could like karaoke as well. Okay. GN. GYN. Someone could be OBGYN or have just gone to a gyno appointment, something like that. It's a female appointment if you're not familiar with it. Okay. Messages. We're going to start with my handwritten, my old back in the day cards. Let me shuffle those up a little bit. Oh, that one just flipped over. So often I feel you next to me. So there's that kind of telepathic connection where you just feel someone's energy. I want to make a home with you. We had that in another option. I don't remember which one. You might want to check the other ones if you're drawn to more than one. Will you wait for me? I think that was an option too. I feel lost without you. I'm learning about spirituality. Okay, not that one. Oh, here's one. Knowing I hurt you has hurt me more. Yeah. I feel like that's enough of those. Let's go to my other handwritten cards. These ones are very specific. They're from the Divine Masculine, the Karmic, if there's a Karmic person or partner, or from Spirit, depending on the ink color. This one is from the Karmic. I've drugged the Divine Masculine in the past. Holy crap. So they actually either got the Divine Masculine to use drugs, or they like secretly put something in their drink or whatever. That's terrifying. Who does that kind of crap? This one's from the Divine Masculine. I can never say how sorry I am for hurting you. Yeah. And that one, I got a notification right when that, from my computer, right when I said that. So there's a real significance around this apology from the Divine Masculine for how they hurt you. Divine Masculine, I'm leaving all karmic situations, be patient. So we saw that in the reading, though. I don't think that that's a surprise at this point, that they're taking control of their life. And with situations like this, no shock there. Get out of that. From the Divine Masculine, we did it. We cleared the karma. I'm coming. Oh, I never get this card. Check that out. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before. I wrote these years ago, and I haven't used them in a long time. I've forgotten about that but like there is this feeling like both people have cleared the karma they needed to clear. It's like I'm actually on my way. That's cool. Still don't get in waiting energy, okay? No matter what we see here, no matter what you see in a tarot reading, keep doing your own life. Don't wait for someone else. But this is really positive. Let's get 2 more of these. This is from the Divine Masculine. I drown my emptiness in sex. We saw that in option 2. And then... And remember, these can be different tenses too. This could be past tense. It could be future tense. It could be present tense. All of them are like that. You can only write them in one tense. From the Divine Masculine, I never thought I was good till I saw me in you. God, these are beautiful. I've forgotten. I channeled all of these a long time ago, and I haven't picked them up in a while. This Divine Masculine, it's like a reflection thing. It's that mirror. I mean, this is called a mirror message for a reason. Because we mirror each other. Because, like, once the Divine Feminine sees so much good in self, the Divine Masculine can see good in self. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to clear these off to get the other messages. This is going so well. I love this reading. I love this reading. It's great. Okay. I'm going to get messages from my Modern Love Messages deck. If you're interested in the deck, it's available for sale. The link's in the description. Okay. I'm just going to take the top one from that stack. It's just too many. You deserve everything, and I don't know if I can give it all to you. So there is this like feeling of, it's almost like putting someone on a pedestal, like, I don't know if I'm good enough to give you everything that you deserve. And what I think what you have to come to realize is that you give the person what you have to give, and then you build together. You know? Sometimes building something together is so much more satisfying than just being handed things. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay. Just the simple I love you. That's a really important message here. I have been cheated on, and I'm not ready to risk that hurt again. It's really scary. We saw that cheating happen in the overall energy for Divine Masculine in the reading. Not surprising. I keep relationships light to avoid deep feelings. I fear them. We also saw that I drowned myself in schmecks earlier. You know, everyone has to say it that way now. I'm having money problems and do not want you to know. Okay, so there's this worry here about finances and like You can't worry too much about money. Money happens. Like, you manifest money, it comes as you need it. Um, and like, there's something very special about building together. So don't ever let money be that deciding factor. You always figure it out. I want you so much in my heart, in my bed, in my life. I think this was there's like someone watching these through because they're repeating messages. I want you so much in my heart, in my bed, in my life. Okay. Let's get a lyric card, a song for you. See what we get for this option. These are always really important to me. I channel music a lot. Music is important to me. Just a Kiss by Lady A. It's not Lady Antebellum. You can see how my cards are. They've changed their name. Lady A. No, I don't want to mess this thing up. No, I don't want to push too far. Just a shot in the dark. You just might be the one I've been waiting for my whole life. Yeah. There's this like, almost like fear of messing it up because this could be everything. This literally could be your everything. But like, if you sit in the fear of messing it up and you don't try, you never know. So you have to push past. It's like, I don't want to push it too far, but you have to push past the fear. You have to try or you're never going to know. You don't want to miss your opportunity. Really important message here for someone. Like, just try. Just try. Push past the fear. Okay. That wraps up my messages for option 3, that I survived too many storms to be bothered by raindrops. And we're going to have a little discussion. What are we going to talk about? Wish this was live so I could ask you what you want to talk about. I think we're going to talk about just one subject, keep it simple. What are we going to talk about? I have an addiction that I'm not ready to face. Let's talk about addictions, because we do talk about that a lot in this journey. And what does addiction mean when that comes up? It can mean a lot of different things. It can mean the literal classic addiction that people talk about, like alcohol or tobacco or weed or drugs or sex, food. It can also be addiction to energy. So someone can become addicted to the energy that you put out. And that's a really important distinction to make, because sometimes when we talk about addictions, it is energetic addiction. And that can mean that someone is really addicted to you chasing and them running. And they're really used to that feeling like, I always have this person who wants me, and there's that, it's filling that hole, that need for exterior validation. It's a codependency thing. And so when someone needs that exterior validation and they have someone chasing and chasing and chasing, even though they're not ready for you right now, they get like almost a boost out of knowing someone wants me that much. And so if you stay in that chasing energy, that can actually become an addiction, and it can become an addiction on either side. You can become addicted to chasing as well. You can become addicted, if you're a divine feminine, let's just talk to divine feminines for a minute. You can become addicted to tarot readings. Terrible thing for a tarot reader to say, I know, but let's be real, because I'm here to help you. I'm not here just to get subscribers or get people to follow me. I'm actually here to help you. So if you are consuming a lot of tarot in looking for answers, looking for what's happening with your person, how do they think, how do they feel right now, are they going to talk to me right now, are they learning what they need to learn, are they coming forward, you're actually not helping yourself. That's actually can be very harmful. So you have to be careful what you consume. As you know, we like, sometimes divine feminines find these tarot channels and there's such a need for information, and like lack of information from your divine masculine, you can really become addicted to the possibility that you could get some really specific message that's going to come out just for you, that's going to give you hope, that's going to give you a time frame, that's going to give you that fix addiction, that fix that gets you to the next day, that gets you to the next week. And that's what addiction is all about. It's getting a fix that gives you temporary satisfaction that will get you to the next day, and then you need another fix, and then you need another fix. Maybe it only gets you to the next hour and you're on to another reading. Maybe it gets you 10 minutes. Whatever it gets you. You have to be careful what you consume. Really consume things that feel positive, that feel like they're helping you move forward, that feel like they're not giving you false hope. If you're constantly clicking on readings that say, and then the tagline is, they're coming, they're addicted to you. They're, all of the taglines that people use to get you to click because they know that you have an addiction and they know you're going to click. Like, don't feed into that stuff. People use those because they want numbers. They want people to come in and watch their reading, and they want to reach people. Some people genuinely want to reach people and help you, and they're doing whatever they can to get you to come in so you see the reading. Some people, it's a numbers game, and they don't actually really care. And you just have to be careful, like, what you're consuming and who you're consuming it from. Stick with people that are giving you the straight facts, that are clearly trying to help you and not just trying to hook you, okay? And just don't watch too many. Like, curb it. And I'm saying this from personal experience. I spent a lot of time in no communication with my person. Like, a lot of time. And no communication is painful. So is little communication. So is bad communication. I'm not saying that my situation is the only situation, but as a person that has been looking for, like, any sign, any message, anything from their person to give you hope, to give you peace, to give you, like, sometimes I just want to know my person's okay. Like, just tell me you're okay. It's like you want to shake them, talk to me, and they don't. Not in the way that you need. And getting hooked on something that gives you that boost, gives you that fix, you just have to be careful with it. I'm not saying don't watch any more tarot. I am saying that, like, care for yourself more than that. Care for yourself enough to say it's enough. To say, like, this reading didn't give me anything. This reading didn't give me any information that helped me. This reading didn't make me feel good. Or there's a lot of people out there that do sensational readings specifically. They keep them very sensational specifically for the dramatic effect, because they know you're going to pull you in and make you worry. They want to make you worry. A good reader doesn't want to make you worry. A good reader just tells you what's in the cards and lets you determine for yourself whether it's for you or not. There's a lot of good readers. I'm not knocking all the readers out there. There's some amazing readers out there. I have some real favorite readers. I don't know, throw out some examples. Just because it's discussion time, you don't have to be here if you don't want to. Like, I love White Rose Guidance. Lindsay, in that channel, she's not specifically twin flame, but she's very grounded. She's very practical. She's very down to earth. And she never wants to give you any kind of misleading information or false hope. And she'll tell you that. She wants you to be good. And that's really important to have. Like, in a reader that you're listening to, you want them to have your good at heart. I mean, as your reader, I'm serving you. I'm not just trying to get something from you. I'm trying to help you and serve you. Other really great readers. Let's see. I know there's a lot of really good ones. It's tough. Um, who else is coming? I don't watch a lot of readings anymore. um, I like Jess Puckett a lot. She used to go by the Chaos Switch. But Jess Puckett, Puckett, she's super energetic, and she's incredibly fluid in her intuition. She's also very, very specific. So, like, yes, watch her. But like when you're watching, really, really use your discernment. Is it for you or is it not for you? Because there's so many specifics in there. Like, you can take on things that don't belong to you. And she would be the first person to tell you that, because she's another one that has your best good at heart. I really enjoy her because she's super on your side. You know, I like people like that. Um, I don't know. I'm not going to go into a laundry list of readers right now, but those are some of the ones that I really enjoy. Like I said, I don't watch as many as I used to. Some of the readers that I loved are gone from YouTube. So, all right. I think that's it. I think that we're just going to talk about that today. I feel like that was the little message for today. If you stuck around, thank you for being here. I hope to see you next time. I'm uploading videos very irregularly as I have time. I'm doing a lot more in-person work these days, and a lot of other things, so I don't have as much time to upload on a schedule like some people that really do this as a full second job. But I will be back as I can be back, and as I feel called to be back. I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.